Hello everyone, welcome to Professional Training Academy. In this video we are gonna discuss about software development life cycle. What is SDLC? It is a process used by an industry to design, develop, test, and deploy the software. It helps us to produce high-quality software which meets customer expectations, duration, and cost estimates. ISO IEC 12207 is an international standard for software lifecycle process. SDLC has following 6 phases: requirement phase, analysis phase, design phase, development phase, testing phase, deployment and maintenance phase. With the inputs from the customers, the senior member team consists of business analyst, domain experts. Senior team members collects the requirements as per the business needs. We call this document as Business Requirement Document, BRD, or Business Specifications. BS, or Business Requirement Specification, BRS, or Customer Requirement Specification. CRS. Depends upon the organization, the name varies. Analysis phase. Once the requirement gathering is done, the next is to define and document the product requirements and get them approved from the customer. This is done through Software Requirement Specification, SRS, document. Key people involved in the phase are project manager, business analyst, and senior members in the team. Design phase. High-level design, HLD. It gives the architecture of the software product to be developed and is done by architects and senior developers. Low-level design, LLD. It is done by senior developers. It describes how each and every feature and component in the product should work. The output of this is HLD and LLD documents. Development phase. This is the phase where we start building the software application. The outcome is source code document and the developed product. Testing phase. When the software application is ready, it is sent to the testing team. They either test it manually or using automated testing tools, depends on the process defined. Once the Q&A makers sure that the software application is error-free, it goes to the implementation phase. The outcome of this product is quality product and testing. Artifacts, test cases. Deployment and maintenance phase. Development is done by deployment implementation team. Once the customers start using the developed system, if they face any challenges, then they needs to be solved from time to time by maintenance team as per service level agreement. Types of SDLC model: waterfall, spiral, V model, agile, prototype, rapid application. Development, unified, hybrid. Waterfall model. It is the first process model to be introduced, which is also referred to as linear sequential life cycle model. In this model, each phase must be completed before the next phase can begin, and there is no overlapping in the phases. Waterfall model. Pros: easy to understand and implement. Works well for smaller projects where requirements are very well defined. Clearly defined stages. Waterfall model. Cons: no working software is produced until late during the life cycle. Poor model for ongoing long projects. Not suitable for projects where requirements are at a risk of changing. So risk and uncertainty is high with this model. V model. In V model, execution of processes happens in a sequential manner in a V shape. It is also known as verification and validation model. It is an extension of waterfall model and is based on the association of testing phase for each corresponding development phase. This means that for every single phase in development cycle, there is directly associated testing phase, which is a highly disciplined model, and the next phase starts only after the completion of first phase. V model. Pros: this is a highly disciplined model and phases are completed one at a time. Easy to understand and easy to use. Easy to manage due to rigidity of the model. Each phase has specific deliverables and a review process. V model. Cons: not suitable for the projects where requirements are at a moderate to high risk of changing. Once an application is in the testing stage, it is difficult to go back and change a functionality. Agile model. Agile SDLC model is a combination of iterative and incremental process models with focus on process adaptability and customer satisfaction by rapid delivery of working software. Agile methodology break the product into small incremental builds and provide the min iteration. Each iteration typically lasts for 1 to 3 weeks and involves cross-functional team working simultaneously on various areas. Agile manifesto principles. Individuals and interactions. Working software. Customer. Collaboration. Responding to change. Agile model. Pros. Functionality can be developed rapidly and demonstrated. Suitable for fixed or changing requirements. Promotes teamwork and cross-training. Agile model cons. Not suitable for handling complex dependencies. An overall plan, an Agile leader and Agile PM practice is a must without which it will not work. Depends heavily on customer interaction, so if customer is not clear, team can be driven in the wrong direction. As there is minimal documentation, individual dependency is high and KT is challenging.